Alright, you now 6. Any shrines that I still need to do? I am on fire and ready to go. No, this is the actual last shrine.
So you have risen to the potential that I first saw in you. A powerful sorceress, worthy of the forces she wields.
You were the one who gave me my amulet.
Yes. And when you both are ready, when you both choose to go, I will return you to do battle with the Darkest Faerie.
But how can we defeat her?
With this. The orb that froze her in time. Fiora used it to turn the Darkest Faerie to stone and imprison her under the sea. When you are ready, call, and I will return you home.
So yeah, remember that orb at the beginning of the... Before the beginning of the game, before the menu, to start a new game, that orb fell off of the Darkest Faerie statue? Yeah, apparently we're gonna just do that again. You couldn't come up with anything better? Like, in order to deal with her for good? Yeah, I guess not. And we can go and talk with all the legends and they'll say, in their own way, it's a fascinating way of being able to say like 6 to 12 different ways that this is our last chance to go to Altador. If there was anything we needed to finish up, whether it be supplies, getting all the treasures, anything like that, this is your last chance to stock up. Not like you need to. Because, you know, like, Gordos here is not going to be a traveling merchant for us all the time. No, now we have to actually go into the districts and make a walk. He's not going to walk for us, he's done his walking.
Oh.
I don't believe that. There isn't really much more information that we can actually get in order to do what we need to do. I think that would be quite a shock to your citizens' system if you were to just instantly do that and warp 1,000 years into the future. Yeah, so we're going to be leaving Altador in the state that it's in just because, well, yeah, we need to. Hello. Oh, still teeth. Still teeth. It's, a little bit empty in there, though. Sorry about that. Roberta seems very infatuated, though. Or tired, one of the two. But all we need to do is just step through the portal that's right behind us. And we will be off to the actual final battle. Seeing as there's actually literally nothing left to do, we might as well. Except for, you know, doing the Gladiator and Rogue Legend quests, because they are still in our quest log. But yeah, those are going to be there all the time. We can't do anything about it. It's just how the game wanted to do this. So it's finally time. Let's fight. And so we're back in Fiora's tower. Now we have to use the orb, but of course it's not a key item. Why wouldn't it be? And, well, we just kind of stand here. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be cheap. Can I? Yeah!
It is done! I will be remembered forever as the one who destroyed 2 kingdoms at once!
What have you done?
It's falling! And when it lands, all of Meridel and Fairyland will be obliterated!
And now we have our final fight. We have 3 minutes before Fairyland hits Meridel and destroys them both. This one is a really contextual fight, and it's the reason why I really didn't say that King Altador's sword is actually going to be very helpful, because the Darkest Faerie has no health at all. In order to actually fight against her, you need Nova Motes, because she shoots all different kinds of magic. But what happens if you actually let the 3-minute time run out?
It is time for me to leave, but think of it this way. At least you'll have a funeral marker fit for legendary heroes.
So yeah, we just get our game over. The worlds are destroyed, but that's not how it's going to go down. For this fight, it's actually split into 2 phases, one for Tor, one for Roberta. Tor's phase involves the Darkest Faerie shooting different kinds of magic at you, which you have to deflect against her. And this is why you actually need Nova Motes, because all the different kinds of magic she shoots at you. She also will shoot minions at you, which upon defeating will drop Nova Motes, which is the clue that you need to actually use Nova Motes against her. For Roberta's phase, she will send out grunts after you, which you do need to take down, because otherwise she's going to be high in the air and not able to do anything. And I'm not able to do anything because this minion is stuck. Come on, thank you. And then you can take some free shots at her as she slowly goes to the ground. All in all, a very inconsequential fight. You can't use the Supernova mode on her, you just have to just go willy-nilly, but it's really easy once you get the hang of it.
It's too late! There's still time enough. For courage, bravery, and chivalry of the highest measure, we bestow upon Tormund of Meridel and Roberta of Brightvale the honor of Defender of the Realms.
And huzzah! We've done it! The final battle is over. But the game is not done. It's the same time. Oh, we still have to do those legends. No, we don't. We get to take our own personal victory lap and talk to everybody, and everybody get to say all the good things about us. Oh, that's a really creepy face Fiora is giving us. Ooh. Yes, my little child. She is too tall for me to actually do that. Okay. Yeah, not going to be able to be that helpful to showing off her face. Oh well. Yeah, this game is just the game that keeps on giving. You think you're done, you think you could get just a very simple ending of just like, yeah, we got a title, yay, credits. No, we can't have credits just yet. We need to say goodbye to everybody. Because, man, it's been a long road. Talk about that more. You owe me your throne? Well, yeah, niece. I guess we do have connection to the throne. Maybe Roberta will be queen. Hello, Saradar. It really was a shame that your character was completely cut from this game after Act 2. All I can really think of is just all the different ways that certain characters could have been used that weren't. Only makes sense to really use Tor for this side because, of course, it's his family. Daddy proud, Daddy happy. Daddy couldn't get dressed up for, you know... Well, I can see a tongue. Yeah, again, he's too tall for the camera. Oh, I don't want to see... Oh, her eyes are big. Just doing that has been my new favorite thing to do in this game. Seeing inside the models. None of you could get dressed up in any way of being able to go up to Fairyland. Then again, they don't justify why they're here. It's just kind of the final location before the game really, truly ends. The odd thing is, you could still buy stuff. So if you have Neopoints that you want to just burn on nothing, here's where you need to do it. There are other people that are around the fairy grounds. Oddly enough, it's the kids from Bogshot and the sisters, one from Bogshot, one from Brightvale, that are here. I'm not sure why they want it. I think Daddy's not as angry at Mommy now. Okay, good. Bye. Oh no. Oh, this dialogue. Oh boy. Yeah, so Bogshot people are here, of all people. There could have been a lot more people that that could have been in Meridel or Fairyland. Just had to be these two to really thank us for bringing them back together again. It's really small side quest. Come to think of it, I think they're always here, whether or not you do the quest or not. Because I've never seen the cast of people who show up in Fairyland change, ever. Over on the other side, of course, we have our 2 duo, but unfortunately, we can't go into the hidden tower. Yeah, it's locked off. So we can't say goodbye to our ghost friend. But yeah, Donna and Torin are here. They deserve to be here because their quest got the most dedication to it out of all of them. That's good. That's a good time. Oh. So much dialogue even changes based on their quests. They really put a lot of dedication, work, and effort into them. None of the doors are open either, so you can't go into the library or into the castle itself, so the only other place we can go is the fountain. And just out into where we usually enter. Ooh, get a different look of her. Jeez. But yeah, Ellison's also here. Just kind of all on her lonesome. Nobody in the hedges either. Her face changes back into its regular kind of I don't care face too, which is unfortunate. But you know, we're not done saying goodbye to everybody. We have a whole team of people that we need to say goodbye to. in case you truly have not been paying attention to the cutscenes, this is your obvious, just kind of window open that the legends have been around in the game since the beginning, with Kel the beggar. Fawn helping us out at the end of Act 1, the old lady helping in Act 2, the old knight being around everywhere even though he died to a boomerang, which apparently that doesn't matter, the wandering merchant, and the last one actually being Master Torak, which is kind of the outlier of all of the heroes being kind of like a little bit weird. Because Master Torak is believable as being just a Master-at-Arms of the Meridel Knights. And personally, with me thinking about it, he had to have been in Meridel for a very long time in order to get that position. So I'm kind of thinking to myself, how long have the Altador legends kind of been around this world? It's kind of hanging and chilling. I'm not sure, to be completely honest. Hi, King. He's gonna wave every so often. I'm leaving him till last because he does have a great voice clip at the very end of the game. Woohoo! I love it! Let's hear it again. Ah, it's so good. So energetic. So not like him. Until the very end. But because that scene transition actually happened, people have switched around. And all that's left to do is actually go back to Queen Viora.
We owe you many thanks. Because of you, Altador is restored to Neopia, and Neopia is safe from a most pernicious influence.
The Darkest Faerie, if I may ask. What became of her?
Don't worry. She's been placed somewhere we can keep a close eye on her.
As the ugliest thing in Fairyland. And that's it! That's the end! We've made it to the end of Neopets the Darkest Faerie. Oh my god, it's literally taken too long in order to get here. We're almost at like a year since this started. Like, if you count like April 1st being the first episode. Yeah, it's been a year. Oh my god. I am so sorry that it's taken this long. It shouldn't have. And then the big thing with the game is that there is so much to show. Assistance in the 11th hour, the crunch time. Oh, take a look at the credits and the people who actually worked on it. Like Santa Monica Studio worked on this game, helped out as well. Like, my goodness. And then when it gets to the voice actors, oh my god. It's like, yeah, the voice actors. I planted at Seed. Maybe you actually heard who some of the voice actors were. I'll probably cut myself off to just kind of gush at who has actually been in this game. But for now, I'll just say, yeah, this has been a ride. A long ride, longer than I wanted to actually be. But there's so much to this game. This game screams ambitious. It screams so much effort was put into it in order to make it what it was. It's everything that I never expected this game to be. Especially when it comes to how long it was, the fact that it was an Act 4 of this game, the huge, expansive world for a PS2 game of this scope, especially for the Neopets world. Like, this could have been anything. It couldn't have been attached to the Neopets license, and it could have been something all on its own, all original, and it still would have packed a huge punch for its time. So here's the voice actors. We have Claudia Black, Steve Bloom. Yes, that's Steve Bloom, even though it's double O's. Keith Ferguson, Jennifer Hale is in here. James Horan. Oh my... Like, wow. The people who are here. James Arnold Taylor is here. Like, my goodness. I am... astounded by this game at every single turn. It's why this game is my ultimate guilty pleasure to love, to play countless times, and just go over in excruciating detail. And when I started doing this project, which I started in 2017, I thought I was actually going through as many things as I could, and then I was, of course, proved wrong, because the internet is powerful. So I do want to take a moment to mention you people in the comments who have viewed this series. Thank you. Thank you so much, and especially to the people who commented and contributed to information in any way, shape, or form. It's highly appreciated. I loved reading it, from the speedrunning to the Neopets lore to anything like that. I argued with myself whether or not I wanted to include a lot of Neopets website lore into the commentary for this, and by the third episode, I kind of went against it, because there wasn't a whole lot that was directly tied to the whole thing. But putting it in the comments there for people to know, for me to know, to just as a supplementary material is fantastic. I love it. Learning about the speedrunning stuff, especially in the early episodes, thank you so much. But yeah, thank you everybody who's watched this. It has been a complete blast in order to do. This game I love.
There are legends,
and especially not just love, it's also tremendously respect for what it does. So with that, I'm just going to say thank you all for watching Neopets the Darkest Faerie. Please stay tuned for what I have coming next. It's going to be quite a treat. And hopefully I will see you next time. Take care, everyone.